Okay, so this is a screencast for creating a nice scatter plot in Excel. The first thing I'm going to do is make sure I've got data. Now, I've got all my data here. I've got a lot more data than you. This is from a different experiment, but it will work for our purposes. So now I'm going to go to the Insert tab and select a scatter plot. Now, sometimes Excel will put data in there for you. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So here are your options. You can go to the Chart Tools, Design, Select Data. That will open up this screen. Now, what I can also do is come over to my chart itself, right-click in the chart area, and go to Select Data that way. Two ways to get to this Select Data screen. If there's anything in there, you want to go ahead and remove it. You want to tell Excel how to graph your data. So I'm going to name this series Buggy 1. And I'm going to now push this button here to tell Excel what values I want on the x-axis. Since time is my independent variable, I'm going to select this column right here. And then I'm going to tell it what values I want on the y-axis. Since my dependent variable is the position of Buggy 1, I will select these values here. Again, lots of data. You won't have this much data. So there we go. Let's see how we did. We'll click OK for now, hop over and look at my chart. Looks like I've got a nice linear plot. Now, I want to get the other data in there as well, so I'm going to come over, right-click in the chart area, select Data. I'm going to add another series. I'm going to call this one Buggy 2. This is for my second buggy. My x values again will be my times. I'll select all of those, and my y values will be the positions for Buggy 2. Okay. So there we go. As we can see, there's a pretty significant difference in my positions and my times. But that's the data that we have. So from there, I'm going to go ahead and create a line of best fit. Now, Excel is going to do this for me. The first thing I'm going to do is click on the data, and then I'm going to right-click on it and go down to Add a Trend Line. Since this looks very linear to me, I'm going to select that it should be a linear trend. And I want Excel to show me the equation, and I want Excel to show me the r-squared value. So there we go. I have a line with a slope of 1.409, a y-intercept of negative 2.8617, and an r-squared value of 0.9998. So this is a very linear plot. So now let's head over to this one. We'll add a trend line to that as well. Again, I want to see the equation and the r-squared value. Here, this one has a slope of 37.665, a y-intercept of negative 0.3441, and an r-squared value of 0.9999, so extremely linear. There we go. So, I have my lines of best fit. I have my data plotted. Now all I need are labels. So I'm going to head up to the Chart Tools tab again, select the Layout, and from here I can put a chart title. So here I would put an informative title. I can just click in there and edit, type in anything I would like. I need to title my axes. My horizontal axis is my x-axis, So I'm going to title it something, I'll say time in seconds. There we go. And then my vertical axis, that's my y-axis, I'm going to select the rotated title, and that's position in centimeters. And there we go. We have a nice graph. Of course, with a terrible title, your title will be better. And that's all we need to do.